Al-Ghazzalī, rahmatullahi alayhi, in his famous book, his magnum opus, Ihyā Ulūm Ad Dīn, Ihyā Ulūm Ad Dīn, he says, people with regard to death are of three types. Number one is the person who is al-munhamik. He is a person engrossed in this dunya. He is engrossed in this dunya completely. He fears death. He dislikes death. When death is talked about, when death is spoken about, this person becomes sad. He grieves. He becomes sorrowful. He is al-munhanik, a person engrossed in this dunya. He does not like the mention of death. Then there is another person, the second category of people, and that category is the category of at-ta'ib, the repenters. He too is scared of death. He fears to meet Allah. My sins will be exposed in front of Allah. I have done my tawbah. Will my tawbah be accepted or not? There is a question mark, but he is much better than the first person, because he is not fearful of death because he is engrossed in the dunya. Rather, he is fearful because he is unsure if his tawbah will be accepted or not. Then there is a third category, and this third category is the category of al-arif. He is known as the arif, the cognizant one, the aware one. He is aware of Allah. He has a connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a strong connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why he doesn't like to live in this dunya where there are sinful people, there are sinful activities being carried out. He wants to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as quickly as possible. He is al-arif. Then after mentioning these three categories, Imām Al-Ghazzalī rahmatullahi alayhi, he goes on to mention, yes, the second two categories, At-Ta'ib and Al-Arif, are much better than a person who is completely engrossed in the dunya. But the one who is better than all these three is a person who completely trusts upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, has tawakkul upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He trusts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is my Lord. He knows the time when I need to die. He knows the time when I must die. And He will take my soul away when the time is right. Yes, I like to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am not engrossed in this world, but I will work hard in this dunya to gain as many good deeds as possible. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my maker, my creator, the one who made me present in this dunya, He knows the time to take me away from this dunya. This is the level of tawakkul this person has, and ulama mentioned this is the best category of people with regard to death.